is so much to do in your daily life, and sometimes you feel like you just can't manage it all. And other days you're just like, forget it, I want to take a nap. Now, trust me, I'm speaking from experience here. But no worries, I got you. Hello, my loves. My name is Cameo, and welcome to my cozy little YouTube home, specifically created to help you show up for yourself so that you can create and brand the business of your dreams. After today's episode, you will have all the strategies to put into place so that you can be more productive in your life and totally crush your day. As a full-time business owner, there are so many roles that I have to play in my business in order for it to be successful because I don't currently have a team to assist me. By the way, if you want to hear more about my dream team, make sure you watch my last video, How to Start a Side Hustle Today. I'll leave it up in the cards above so that you can watch that after you watch this video. There are many ups and downs in this entrepreneurial journey, but do not get discouraged. It is all about finding solutions that work best for you. So I found that when I've been struggling in the past and I implement these strategies, they make me feel like a productive queen. So you just make sure to keep watching so you can get these strategies next. Tip 1 is to write it down. I always believe that if it's not written, it's not real. So once you get those things out of your head and onto a paper, it allows you to sit down and create a plan so you can get to work on achieving all these amazing goals that you have to have. Now, one thing that I do is to plan out my week. I'll either do it Sunday evening or first thing Monday morning so that I know that I have 3 big things that I want to achieve that week. As long as I am able to get those 3 big things done, it makes me feel more productive and like I actually achieved what I set out to achieve. So those 3 goals are broken out into spiritual goals, personal goals, and business goals. So I'll choose one from each category as my big 3 items for the week. And all the work within that week, I'll make sure to plan out those 3 things so I can accomplish those things. Once I write everything out and I'm able to see it, it just helps me to focus and to plan better. And that goes back to, every time I work with my clients, the first thing that I do is we set a work schedule so you'll know how many hours of the week you actually have to put towards whatever you're trying to accomplish. And then that allows you to take those ideas and plan them out for the week so you can just be more productive in your week, which just makes you feel better. It makes you feel better when you can wake up knowing exactly what you have to do that day. So when you work through each day of the week, you're able to achieve everything that you have for that day, which also leads up to everything you have to complete for that week. First thing to do is stop thinking about it and pondering over it and worrying about it, all the things you have to do, because the thing that we have to understand is once we can manage our time, everything else falls into place. So that's the key to being productive, is being able to manage your time. So once you're able to write it out, a plan that is manageable for you and your lifestyle, and you just execute those ideas one by one until you are able to get everything done that you have to get done. Write it down. If you're loving the content, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and also hit that subscribe button below. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can receive a personalized email from me letting you know when I upload my content weekly. The next thing that I would do is to download the Forest app. The Forest app is a productivity app that helps you stay focused and on task when you're trying to accomplish certain goals. I have an iPhone, so I downloaded it on the iTunes store. So they have it for Android as well, so I would guess you would go to whichever store you download that information from and download that directly to your phone. And basically, the Forest app is like a game changer in my life. I don't remember how it even came to me, but basically what it is you grow trees for each goal that you have. How I use it is I create time blocks in my day-to-day schedule. If today is a podcast day and I have to record a podcast, I know how many hours it takes me to actually, from outlining to recording to editing, creating my graphic, uploading and scheduling. I know that takes about 2.5 hours. So the most hours that you can block off in the Force app are 2-hour intervals. I'll start with that 2 hours and I'll push myself to get all of that done within 2 hours. But if not, I can push it to my next 2-hour block. So say take 30 minutes from that next 2-hour block to be able to schedule it. And it's something about knowing exactly how many hours and how much time you have left and available that pushes you to get through everything that you need to get through so that you can meet this 2-hour deadline. And I've done it before and it makes me feel so good. Other days when I'm not as focused, it'll take over to the next 30 minutes, but I can actually do all of that in a 2-hour setting if I'm actually really focused on it. Basically, you would go into the Forest app, tell it that you wanted to schedule for 2 hours, so you're actually growing a tree for 2 hours. And what it does is it's telling you not to pick up your phone. So the idle scrolling, the checking the emails, the checking the text messages, you won't be able to do that as long as this timer is running on your phone. Because if you pick your phone up and try to do something on it, you kill your tree. Totally devastating. I totally hate killing my trees because they don't go away. Like, they give you this whole list for the year, how many trees you've grown, how many you've killed. They do it weekly and they do it monthly. So you're always like sitting there looking at those dead trees that you have, which is totally just a bummer in my life. Moving on to the next thing. So once you put it in and schedule it all out, like I said, you won't be able to pick up your phone, which is another thing that keeps you focused and moving forward on your goals. So you have a timer, one. Number two, you won't be able to pick up your phone because if you do, you'll kill your trees. And the third thing is they have sounds to let you know that your time is up. So you don't have to keep picking up your phone to see how much time you have. Currently, they have like ocean waves, they have rain, they have coffee shop sounds and rainforest sounds. So when I'm at work, my choice is typically the coffee shop app because I'm always at home, I'm always working by myself. So I try to think of myself as at a Starbucks or something because you hear all that clinking in the background and the people talking. So it just makes me feel less alone and less by myself. So I choose that when I'm working during the day. Now, when I'm journaling at night, I do a 20-minute block for that. And I'll typically choose ocean waves or something that will bring me down and calm me down so I can go to sleep easier. I use it for work and I use it for relaxation. But either way, it's just an amazing app to keep you focused so that you can get your tasks done. And I really would like for you to download that app. There's no sponsorships or anything. It's just something that I use that I think is totally amazing. As I stated before, it's probably in your store on your phone. So just download it and try to get started today because that has definitely been a game changer as far as setting work blocks and doing things in a certain amount of time for my business. Have you ever heard of the Forest app, or do you know any other productivity apps that you currently use that you would like to share with me and my community? If so, please leave them in the comments below. I would be forever grateful because it's always amazing to find new things that can help you just be better in your life. And the next thing to do is to tell someone exactly what you're doing and what you're trying to accomplish so that they can help you push you through. I recommend a family member or a close friend because they are not afraid to tell you like it is and what you need to do and question you and just be the boss of you because they love you. So when you enlist someone to help you do the things that you need to do, that sort of keeps you on track because you know in your mind, I'm gonna have to report to them. I don't feel like hearing it, so let me go ahead and do this. So that's another way that you can stay productive and make sure that you get everything completed that you need to be completed because these people love you. They want to see you do your best and they want to see you grow. So pick up that phone, call a fam, call a friend, call your business bestie. Let somebody know what you're doing so that they can keep you on point and keep you accountable for the goals that you have set. Also, I believe productivity always starts with a schedule and scheduling out your work and the time that you have to do the things that you need to do. I have created the 7 R's to Success, just a free handout for you. The link will definitely be in the description below. So you can download that today and just get started creating a schedule that includes everything that brings you joy in your life because that is what we definitely need to keep going and moving forward and being the successful humans that we were put here to be. I hope that after watching this video that you're able to use these tips and strategies to help you be more productive in your day-to-day. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss all my amazing videos, all things branding, entrepreneurship, mindset, and productivity, all wrapped up in a little love and encouragement. Also, make sure you stay to the end because I have a little bitty treat for you. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you here same time, same place next week. Bye. Make sure you hit that notification bell to make. And as always, please stay. Oh.